guys, it's me Seetal and we're back here at All Trades Mom. I apologize for not posting a video last week, although I did say I was going to post one every week. I'm going to do today, we're going to talk about skincare routine. Everyone, doesn't matter your skin type, whether it's dry, oily, combination skin, severe to moderate to even mild acne, everyone needs to have a routine skincare. Without further ado, let's head on to what we should do. So what I notice is teenagers especially, because when I was a teenager I never had a routine skincare, and I used to be out in the sun a lot. Like I could just be out in the sun, if not because of sports, just because that's what I did. I never really bothered that, oh, it's sunny outside, I'm gonna get tan, I don't have any sunscreen on, I need to go find some sunscreen. It never really bothered me, and I think a lot of teenagers did think the way I did. Routine skincare does not have to be like, oh, you have to have a 4-step routine or a 6-step routine every morning and night. It doesn't have to be tedious, it just has to be really simple. So I'm just going to talk about a simple routine skincare that everyone should have. Number one is wash. You need to wash your face twice a day. In the morning, when you wake up, when you're brushing your teeth, or when you're taking a shower, before going to work, before heading out of the house, you need to wash your face. So what I would recommend you using is face wash that has salicylic acid in it. Whether it has 2% salicylic acid or at all it has salicylic acid. So read the ingredients at the back of the skincare. What salicylic acid actually does is it cleans off like dead cells and stuff like that from your skin. So it kind of unclogs the pores that are clogged, which is where you get problems like blackheads or whiteheads, comedones, which are comedones actually, or pimples, acne, any type of acne. So this is where your problem is. So you need to clean your face with a face wash that has salicylic acid in it. So this is one that my husband uses. By the way, Garnier is really inexpensive. It's something you can get at pharmacies or even supermarkets. Yeah. So first thing you need to do is wash your face in the morning with face wash that has salicylic acid. Try not to use one that has a scrub in it, or little beads that help you exfoliate or scrub your face. But if it's a gel base, then it's okay. But if it's like very coarse exfoliating, you don't want to do that every day. You can use it every 3 days, once a week, because you don't want to take off too many healthy cells that are on your skin surface that's actually there to protect your skin. So you don't want to, although sometimes people with acne, what they really feel is like they just want to take the sandpaper and just scrub it off, but it doesn't come off like that. That's not how it works. So you need the healthy skin there. You just need to treat your acne. Okay, so yeah, so definitely wash your face with something that has salicylic acid in it. Something soft would work really well. Okay, so number 2, you need to moisturize your face. Now, the best moisturizer to use would be one according to your skin type. So if you have, let's say, a combination skin, you can pretty much use a moisturizer that's for sensitive skin or even just oily skin. And if you have oily skin, try to use a water-based moisturizer, because you don't want to make your skin even more oily. Because that's why people with oily skin or acne don't use any moisturizer, because when they come out from the shower, they like that feeling of dryness on their skin, and they want to maintain that for as long as possible, because they know that the skin is oily. Because as soon as they go out, they hit the sun, they hit the humid outside, and their skin just starts to get really oily and they don't like it. So that's why they tend to stay away from moisturizers or even sunscreen. But it is very important that you moisturize your face, because your skin on your face needs to be hydrated. As much as drinking water is important for skin, hydrating your skin from the outside is also important. That is why you need to moisturize. What I do, this is my step is a little lengthy, but what I do is I have a miracle water that I use on my face, because I have dry skin. So as soon as I come out from the shower, I use this facial treatment essence, and I just put about a half a tablespoon on my palm, rub them together just very quickly like that, and then just dab it on my face. A lot of miracle waters out there come in spray bottles, so it's easy to just, so if you have dry skin, you probably need to hydrate more than others, but I'm talking basic skincare routine, just put on a moisturizer. It is a must for you to put on moisturizer. Now if you're really lazy, this is just mind-blowing. Put on a moisturizer that says it has sun protection as well. Now I have an example that I use only when I'm filming YouTube videos. It's a BB cream, nude BB cream, and it has sun protection, although it doesn't really say how much sunscreen protection it has, but it does have sunscreen protection. And at the same time it's a moisturizer, and at the same time it's tinted. So for girls, this is perfect. This is like all your makeup in one. You've got your foundation in here, you've got your moisturizer, and you've got your sunscreen. So if you're a teenage girl, I would highly recommend you using this because it's just easy. So wash your face in the morning, and then number 2, moisturize with one of these, and you're done, you're ready, just go. Okay, so the difference between night and daytime moisturizers. During the daytime you use moisturizer that has sunscreen protection. At night you can use any type of moisturizer, a Pond's cream, L'Oreal cream, anything that's just there to hydrate your skin. So even though you wash your face in the evening or at night before you go to bed with the face wash, you still need to hydrate your skin. Although you feel like, I'm not going out in the sun, I'm not going to damage my skin, I kind of want to let my skin to breathe. Why do you want your skin to breathe? They don't have nostrils. You need to moisturize. And even if you don't want to moisturize at night after washing your face, at least use miracle water on your face. There's so many brands out there. Body Shop sells a lot of stuff that's really affordable and so nature friendly because they don't do any animal testing. So definitely check out Body Shop. And by the way, my skin care routine is for both men and women. So if you're a guy listening out there, then you need to do these things. You need to look after your skin, because the products out there, I had a cousin that actually told me that the guy products that he actually saw at the stores, he thought that it was just lady products labeled men, for men to use. In a way, he's not entirely wrong, but sometimes the content of it is a little bit more harsh, because men do tend to have beard on their face, so the face wash that they use for men is a little harsh. Like the one my husband uses, this Garnier Skin for Men, has exfoliating gel in it, because you've got all that hair, you kind of need to get through that beard and stuff. But ladies face care products are generally a little more sensitive, a little, I guess, on the soft side, but essentially it is the same thing. Yes, you can use your mom's products if you don't want to go out and buy your own, or you use your wife's products if you don't want to go out and buy your own. And it's a little less complicated. In the men's section, the products are a little less complicated because they don't want to complicate you with too many colors, brands, scents, textures, although it's essentially the same thing. So what you're looking for is the same thing. Your face wash has to have salicylic acid, and your moisturizer has to have sunscreen in it, just so you don't have to use sunscreen after moisturizing. Now when you use face wash that has salicylic acid, what you might find is if you have even mild to moderate or even severe acne, what you might find is in the first couple of weeks it might seem like your acne is just getting worse. It's because the cells are being removed and everything is just like coming out to the front, so to speak. That's exactly kind of like how it sort of works. So what you need to do is give yourself about 8 to 12 weeks before you see any difference. So if you start using salicylic acid face wash and you find like after a week you're like, oh my god, it's getting worse, it's getting worse, because it's going to get better. So just keep using it for about 8 to 12 weeks. But with that said, I can't really look at you right now, so I don't really know how worse it gets. If you think, you would know your acne better than anyone else, okay? So you would know that when it's getting bad, it's probably one of those days when you've actually had really bad acne, so it's that bad. But you would know your skin better, and if you're having any sort of allergic reaction to your face wash, that's a completely different thing. It's not acne coming out, it's probably all this redness, itchiness. You find that your skin feels like something's crawling on your skin. This is really serious, so you have to stop using it, go and see your GP, or your dermatologist and get it fixed, because it might be an allergic reaction, or it might just be that your skin, the skin on your face is just a little too sensitive and you need to use a sensitive wash with salicylic acid or without to care for your skin. When I was a teenager, I had a lot of issues on my T-zone, especially because I have combination skin, and I never knew how to care for it. So every time I had a pimple, I used to think that I need to pop it, because that's what I was told by friends in school. But here's the thing, don't pop your pimples, because you're gonna make it worse. One is, chances are you're gonna leave a scar from all those popping pimples. So I didn't know that just by looking after your skin routinely, you could actually get rid of stuff like that, especially people with mild to moderate acne, which is normally just around the T-zone or sometimes just around the jawline. You know, it's not a huge problem. These are the things that, with routine washing of your face twice a day, moisturizing twice a day, every day of your life, this is something that would help you actually get rid of all your acne. Before you go, I need to tell that everyone's this actually works for acne. Every time I have acne or I have like a lot coming up, every time that happens, I remember that I have this lying around. I got this from Body Shop and it's so amazing. It's this glow mask. It smells so great. And once I've actually used this, it's just something that's in there that just really hydrates my skin. And the pimples that I have, those tiny little hair follicle infection like pimples, they just sort of like disappear. This works for me every time. So yeah, so those were my basic skincare routine, and I hope that you pick up at least washing your face and moisturizing daily, at least once, if not twice a day, which you really should, just like how the dentists always say brush your teeth twice a day, but we all know we only do it once. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down there. There's a little red button down there to subscribe, and the next video is going to be really fun DIY videos. The whole next series is going to be this DIY video. So if you want to see what I have coming up next, click the subscribe button. It's right